Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and we're a little bit later today because Blizzard has provided an update outlining a lot of stuff coming up, including free packs you can get through Theorycrafting streams, which I will be participating in. We'll talk about that, as well as the Early Access Brawl, a ban for it, which many people will be very happy about. But more importantly, yeah, it's not clickbait. Mister Clocksworth is getting nerfed, and we have an update about the rewind mechanic. It's been very contentious. We had a video talking about it in regards to just how slow it can be. We're getting some dev clarification on everything, and hopefully it's going to be improved with the next patch launching next week. So we'll talk about all that. We still have our giveaway going on, by the way. We have about a week left to enter to get 2 regular pre-orders and 3 mega bundles out of my pocket to enter the giveaway. Like and comment in the video, link down in the description below, the one with that thumbnail over there. Be subscribed to the channel. Every 1,000 subs we get until that next Tuesday, I will add another mega bundle. So hit that sub button, make me go broke. And we're just over halfway to that next mega bundle. So keep hitting that button if you haven't already. So yeah, this blog just went live. I'll link it down below if you want to take a look. Theory crafting will be on Thursday, where streamers and like press members, and there's usually devs involved, will get to try out the new cards early, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific, and it goes for 12 hours. And there's always drops, and there's also mega bundles that they give to everyone that's in there to give away. So I will be streaming it at twitch.tv/Zeddy. Again, we'll remind you guys Thursday when that happens, just so you don't miss out on it. But it's always a lot of fun, and I will be uploading gameplay from that event throughout the week in case you miss out on it. You want to see some of the new cards, or you want to avoid the spoilers. That's all good too. You don't want to see what the animations look like, but my understanding is we'll be able to see what the basically what the signatures look like and all that stuff, because they haven't shown like any of it. So apparently that's how we're going to be revealing signatures, is through theory crafting. And yeah, they say there'll be 2 packs available. 2 packs available. Probably watch for 2 hours, but again, I'll have a reminder on the day so you guys don't miss out on that. Also, the pre-release Tavern Brawl will go live October 28th. That's next Tuesday, when we'll be announcing our giveaway winners and starting our rewards track giveaway, meaning the patch will go live on October 28th, where the Golok Adepts, the Murloc Quest, will be banned. I was worried about that because typically, like they say here, they're going to limit the event to, or the brawl, to the core set, the event set, the Lost Even Goro expansion, and Across the Timeways. And Murloc Paladin is mostly just Ungoro in the core set, right? Barely, or if anything, from the other sets. So it would probably dominate outside. I guess Grunty wouldn't be there, so it'd be terrible. Grunty's a 4-star card after all. But yeah, that's good. And the only one I'm kind of worried about is the Warlock Quest not being banned. But it's important to note that the Deathlight Tourist and like Corpsicle, Sketch Artist, and the Horizon's Edge location, they're not going to be available. So that deck loses, and by the way, they lose all that in rotation too, loses a ton of potency with that. So, and I believe Typole Pupil too, right? That deck will not be nearly as good, but if it is like really oppressive in the brawl, they've banned stuff during the brawl before, so I'm sure they'll be open to it. But for me, the pre-release brawls have been way more fun than the expansions, like the last 2 sets, like not even close, because I don't have to face starships and tourists and miniaturized cards. It's so refreshing. So yeah, no starships, nothing like that. Not even Imbue won't even be there, right? No Emerald Dream. So should be fun. But again, it does have that whole, you have to spend, it's like the Underground Arena, you have to spend 300 gold. The only cards you could play from the set are what you open in packs, so they really want you to pre-order. But stuff you open from drops or anything else like that, and the rewards themselves give you no tickets, no gold. It's a pure gold sink. So I really enjoy it, but I'm a content creator with like unlimited resources base mostly, right? So I understand that for me it's exciting. A lot of other people it's not. But the best part about it is everybody gets one entry for free. So even if you can't, participate really that well, you're guaranteed a free entry, which means you're guaranteed at least one new expansion pack and one current pack for even if you get 0 wins. So it's a win no matter what, right? It's still better than a regular brawl, which only gives you one pack. This one guarantees you to give you 2. And if you do enjoy it like I do, you could spend more gold, keep going on it. And I really enjoy it. And I will be streaming it a lot. Once it goes live, it will probably have gameplay videos of it too, which I just really enjoy. Anyways, this is the big news of the patch or the blog rewind update. Like we talked about before, really slow, and well, let's go into it. Dev comment: time goes by so slowly and sometimes a little too slowly, with the Across the Timeways pre-release Tavern Brawl giving everyone a chance to jump into the time stream and explore the new set. We're making some changes to help improve the experience. We've heard your feedback about the rewind effect. What about Dartmouth Fair gambling? You haven't heard our feedback on that? Actually, they have. They're counting all the money that they're making from it. Anyways, and explore the new set, we're making some changes to help improve the experience. We've heard your feedback about the rewind effect feeling longer than expected and occasionally frustrating, especially when multiple rewinds are used in a single turn. To help address those concerns, the 34.0 patch includes a few updates to rewind, and given that Mister Clocksworth in particular can use rewind 3 times in a row, we're winding him down as well. From the very beginning, it was clear that rewind would be one of the most technically ambitious keywords we've ever developed, but we believe the excitement of bringing time travel to Hearthstone would be well worth it. We love creating the feeling that you have the power to bend time itself with rewind, chasing a better outcome through a blend of fantasy and strategy. And also, like, really hard to ever do this mechanic outside of a digital card game, right? I do think that's pretty cool. When rewind is activated, the sandveil covers the screen, not just for visual effect, but to allow the entire game state to reload, which naturally takes a bit of time. I kind of alluded to that in the prior video. They may have told us behind the scenes that they're very aware of this, right? Our first mock-up of rewind lasted a whopping 12 seconds. That's insane, considering I think a turn is like 90 seconds or it's like a minute and 15 seconds. I can't remember exactly. And through the development, we discovered efficiencies that helped us trim it down to the version you see today. The updates to rewind in this patch should make the effect feel a little snappier. We're continuing to explore further improvements to the rewind effect, and if they prove successful, we plan to roll them out later in this patch cycle. In the meantime, we're making a small adjustment by removing one rewind from Mister Clocksworth. While this will slightly lower his power level, we believe it will lead to a smoother and more enjoyable experience for everyone. Thank you for your continued patience and support as we work to make rewind the best it can be. Until next time. So yeah, it will only have 2 rewinds now. No dust refund. It's a free card. But yeah, it's kind of crappy, right? It's not even that great a card. It's not very good at all, actually. And this just makes it worse. But at the end of the day, the game needs to run at an efficient manner, which they clearly have not been able to achieve. And I will say, for like cards that have just one rewind, it's usually fine. It's not great, but it's usually fine. But Mister Clocksworth just makes it ridiculously bad, and it does make you wonder, like, do you ship out a keyword like this mechanic that functionally does not work properly, right? They're admitting that it doesn't work properly. They've admitted to it. They've effectively, they're apologizing for it, trying to make it better. I guess that's all you could really ask for. I haven't seen many comments of like, man, rewind's a super lame mechanic. I wish it wasn't in the game at all. People just want it to be faster. So they're going to try and do that. We'll see what that patch looks like. I mean, on the Theorycraft client, we should be playing on it, but I won't officially go over all this until the next patch goes live. So likely next Wednesday we'll have a patch review where we get a real idea of how rewind is functioning. But yeah, one of the rare cards ever, if not only the first, I mean, Shutterwalk kind of got nerfed back in the day for like these kind of reasons where they limited the amount of like battle cries they could do and they sped it up. But this is a card straight up nerfed, straight up changed because it's too slow. It's functionally making the game worse. It's not balance or anything like that, which you could argue a lot of cards should be nerfed before Mister Clocksworth. So that's pretty crazy. And then they leave off with Community Day. We'll be also launching with that patch. We'll have a big reminder reminder, next Tuesday with the giveaway announcement, all that stuff going on, I'll be streaming probably like 10, 12 hours so everybody can get their stuff, because community day is always great to get a lot of free stuff. And yeah, on October 28th, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific, it goes all the way to November 1st. It's community days. I wish they called it community week, but it's technically not a week, but whatever. October 28th through November 1st. So you got quite a few days to get in there. You'll be able to earn 10 packs, 3 are Emerald Dream packs, 3 are Lost Haven Goro packs, and 4 are Across the Timeways packs, which if you earn those 4 Across the Timeway packs, you can open them and then play in the Early Access Brawl. And I'll also have to try to get an expansion guide out over the weekend so you guys know what to like do with your packs with that patch and all that stuff. So really cool stuff. I'm glad to see they're addressing Rewind. Of course, pre-order, give them money, all that stuff, but pretty crazy that we're getting a card change because of animations and stuff, but that's just the reality of it, and I understand it, and I appreciate the transparency and communication. I wish we could get this on other things like Twist and the Gamba thing, but clearly the Gamba is making the money. I don't see that going anywhere. And Twist, I just like, could you say something, anything, please? I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. And yeah, that's it for card reviews. We'll probably have a tier list tomorrow for every single legendary from the next set. We always do that, so tomorrow probably is when we'll drop that, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.